Welcome to my channel once again. Pokemon Go news updates. Right now, there's three major things that's going on. One, Pokemon Go Safari Zone from January 25th to 27th at the venue Porto Alegre, Guialba Riverbank, Marina do Brasil Park, basically Brazil, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. during the 25th to 26th and 27th. Special Pokemon spawns of Relicanth, Unknown, and Psyduck. Well, we know that the big ones are Relicanth and Unknown. So if those that have registered, enjoy your trip, and I am interested in trading for a Relicanth and an Unknown, so catch as many you can. Maybe we could trade something good. Also, there's photo opportunities probably with other YouTubers. Unfortunately, I didn't get on there. I know, sorry, I won't be able to do meet and greet yet. But things will get bigger and better on this channel, and I will do them. I like to have like a beer and pizza with guys, just hang out. Anyways, also in App Metal, and it's the same type of thing where you have the QR code, you scan the QR code, then you go to Pokestop and do that, and it's like every other Safari Zone. Other news: this coming up Saturday, FEEBAS. If I didn't already mention before, I'll mention once again. FEEBAS and Shiny FEEBAS will be available. Research. Quick tip: clear out your research projects if you can, or research tasks if you can. So you have 3 open slots. Just go to your favorite spot that has a lot of photo discs, spin them, get the research. Most likely it'll be like catch 3 Pokemon. It'll have to be something relatively simple, or not as time consuming as like have like 3 excellents in a row. For people who want a Tyranitar, they must be hitting their head against the wall with those. But that was what their previous research was, and I think it still is for 3 excellents in a row. Anyways, it's most likely will be catch 3 Pokemon or catch 5 Pokemon, something like that. But clear out your research so you can do it in sync, so you can maximize it. And don't worry, there's no special move, so you can spend this time just catching them, get the candies. And remember, you need 100 candies and walk distance. So if you already have a FEEBAS, this is your time to walk with it. If not, this is your time to save candy and find one that you can walk with. And then once you do, then you can take time. And also, Hoenn region, Gen 3 Pokemon are spawning more frequently. You probably noticed that if you haven't followed the news, or you don't use like GoHub or Twitter to find out these things. Gen 3 Pokemon are spawning more frequently. That's including Kyogre and Groudon for raids, and possibly a shiny Groudon. And real quick for Kyogre, just if you have a great Zapdos lineup, great electrical moves against it, and for Groudon, Kyogre. I'll do a little more in depth on that in another video. And remind me, leave me in comments, by the way, because a lot of people have been asking me what my favorite Pokemon are, and I would like to know what yours is. So I'll mention it here, because I had 5 and I was leaving 1 reserved because I was thinking of one that I forgot. I've remembered. So right now my favorites are Gyarados, Gardevoir. I'll do with the G's. Gyarados, Gardevoir, Gothitelle, Arceus, Zapdos, Go Instinct, and Xerneas. And running up would be Metagross. So those are my favorites. Leave a comment, tell me what your favorites are. It doesn't matter which gen. And if you don't understand some of those, if you're just a Pokemon Go player, not a Pokemon proper viewer or aficionado, there are other generations that have yet to have come to pass. Arceus is going to be a big one. You're definitely going to remember that name. Gothitelle is going to be a big one for different reasons. Yeah, so just tell me what I think. Also, I've been playing a lot of the AR Walking Dead game, trying to level up. I'm level 11 right now. It's an interesting game. I'm trying to see if there's more to it as the levels get higher. I'm trying to see if there's more difference. It's a different time of game. I'll go into more in-depth discussion with that on another episode if you guys are interested. And I've been doing other content, but also I want to do other like you laugh, you lose, not just want to mimic PewDiePie's and just do. I mean, I like doing competitions with them, but I would like to do something on my own as well. So I'll leave it up to you to find me some decent memes, old dank memes or new ones or whatever. It doesn't matter. or any interesting, funny vines, TikToks if you want, or anything that's just bizarre. Maybe if you find some bizarre videos that you want me kind of go through, as long as it's not something that will give me trouble with YouTube. And I did find some videos that somehow have escaped YouTube's all-seeing eye, which is kind of interesting. Anyways, that's the quick news for now. So remember, the Safari Zone is coming from 25th to 27th. Hopefully you enjoy it. Poland region's going on until, I believe, the 27th. It's pretty much the month. Just looking through. Egg hatches. There's a whole lot of eggs going on. But I'll give you the rundown for the tier 1 raid bosses: Duskill, Wingle, Shuppet, Minimum, Plussy. Tier 2: Grovel, Combiskin, Marstomp, Marwal, Krillia, Sableye. Tier 3: Lunatone, Solrock, Crawdont, Claydol. Tier 4 is Absol, Metagross, Aggron, and Shiftry. And Tier 5 is Groudon and Kyogre. Most likely the ones that you probably want to focus on. Tier 1 is whatever you want, Tier 1. For Tier 2, probably Marstomp and Krillia. 3, obviously, if you haven't gotten a chance, the Lunatone or Solrock, depending on your location. For Tier 4, everyone's going to be chasing at the Metagross, obviously, because you won't get Meteor Mash, but Metagross is still pretty tough. And of course, Tier 5, anything Tier 5. Now, what I haven't seen yet are inclinations toward Rayquaza, but I have a feeling Rayquaza is going to be the next update. They're going to throw this out, then probably around the later January, early February. They may say, "Oh, Rayquaza is now coming back in the storm," kind of thing. So I have a feeling that's probably going to be the next Tier 5 after Groudon and Kyogre. This kind of makes sense that they did this. Okay, for right now, the 7K eggs, the Hoenn region 7K eggs. This is probably the one that you want to really focus on. Right now, it's a Alolan Sandshrew, Alolan Vulpix, Alolan Diglett, Alolan Meowth. So nothing changed there. Alolan Geodude, Alolan Grimer, same thing. Possible shiny Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, possible shiny Togepi, Tiger, Smoochum, possible shiny Elekid, possible shiny Magby, possible shiny Eneral, Leap, and FEEBAS, and that's probably they're getting ready with the FEEBAS for this Saturday. Possible shiny Why Not, possible shiny Beldum, possible shiny Bidoof, Chingling, which I haven't seen a Chingling yet, Munchlax, Riolu, Nantike, Nincada, Marwal, possible shiny Marwal, and possible shiny Absol. So I don't know, but I mean, you probably know by now on my channel I am horrible with shinies, so any shiny I get, I'm going to enjoy. But of course, the big hit is Riolu, and possibly Munchlax if you don't get a chance to get Munchlax in the shiny variants. No, I do have to make an addendum here because I do notice that Riolu has been moved to the 10K eggs listing, but I have seen some listed still in the 7K. So I need you guys to verify if it has been moved to 10K or 7K. Some people said they're still seeing it in 7K, and some people have said stay in 10K. So there's still a question mark, despite what anyone and other YouTubers have said. I have seen people mention both, so I want to verify if it's 7 or 10K. But right now, the ones you probably want to look for are, at least for I know from my sense that I hardly see any Piplups. Piplups are on the 5Ks, Chimchars on the 5Ks, 10K for Riolu, and 10K for Shinx because there's still a possibility of shiny Shinx. Of course, remember, EVs are still available and there's still potential EVs. We haven't seen shiny Glaceon, Sylveon, or Leafeon yet. So you still want to be able to have at least 6 EVs, 3 shiny versions and 3 regular versions. Obviously you want shinies for all the other ones if you're into collecting shinies. If not, that's no big deal. if you're trying to get the perfect of perfect, you want to have at least 6 more EVs that are ready, so that when they are released, and they could be released at any time at this point, that you'll be ready for it. I already have 5 of them ready, for 3 regulars and 2 shinies. I'm looking for 1 more high shiny for the evolutions, and that could be, again, they could release at any point. We don't even know, that no one's even talking about it, but just remember that they're still available to be released at any point. Anyways, that's all the news I have for now. There's not much, but there is stuff going on with Pokemon Go. It's just kind of doing the post New Year's thing that kind of, it's the resurgence of stuff that's going to be hitting for the new year. Anyways, I will catch you guys later. Hopefully you enjoy the level 40 video. I'm going to post that soon. Catch you guys later and take care. Peace out.
Night.